Prototypo is a new kind of creative application in which you start designing a typeface by defining the shape of all characters at the same time. You begin by picking one of the predefined styles. You can then use more than 20 parameters to customize the overall design of the typeface. The first group of parameters controls the different heights, as well as characters' width and slant of the font. The second group of parameters control thickness, contrast, and the visual appearance of curves. You can switch between word preview or character detail to see the effect of a particular parameter. Curve-related parameters also include roundness and break path. The third group of parameters controls every aspect of serifs. All predefined styles but one include serifs, so you might want to have a look at their differences. The ability to tweak serif curves is important to define the identity of your typeface and make it unique.
Hi, my name is Yannick. I'm the designer of Prototypo, and I also write some code.
Hi, my name is Jeremy, and I'm the main developer of Prototypo.
Type design is a difficult discipline to get into. There are historical, mathematical, visual rules that need to be mastered, and the current tools are complex and often very expensive. Even for professionals, designing a typeface is a repetitive and tedious process. I wanted to create a tool which would allow to quickly start experimenting with type design, and now we want this tool to produce professional-grade, ready-to-use fonts.
We've been working for 4 months on making a playful tool that allows to create a wide range of type styles and export them to SVG fonts. Now we need your help to take Prototypo to the next level.
We've already started working on Glyph Outline Edition. The idea is to refine the design of the typeface by manipulating each point individually. Another important feature is the availability of a larger list of glyphs and glyph alternates. You'll be able to include a different kind of lowercase a or g in your fonts, for example. Prototypo 1.0 will allow you to alter glyphs independently and serifs as well. We've also defined exciting stretch goals for this campaign. Once Prototypo becomes a full-featured type editor, we want to make it possible to import your own fonts and create parametric glyphs using code. By replacing point coordinates with parameters, we can easily recreate the glyph I and then add serifs to make it fully parametric. Our second stretch goal is to create a browser extension able to update a web page when a typeface is modified in Prototypo. We will also offer the option to deploy a complete font face in the cloud to make it easier to use your fonts online.
You will be able to use Prototypo online by pledging for the subscriptions we offer. It will give you access to the development version once the campaign succeeds, and to Prototypo 1.0 around September.
But this can only happen if we collect enough funds to finish the development. So pledge now and tell your friends about Prototypo. Thank you!
This is you. Or maybe this is you. Or maybe this is you. And these are just your friends. You live in the city. Or was it the country? The point is, you're an individual with 1,000 things in your life that are totally unique to you. So why shouldn't your stories be too? Content streaming services like Netflix and Hulu use fancy algorithms to try and serve up movies and TV shows that best match your personality, but they're not making anything for you. That's where Your Lore comes in. Your Lore is the first website to make stories that are just for you. We connect you with a network of talented writers who can craft the exact story you want to read on an ongoing basis. Want it to star you and your wife? Done. In the mood for high adventure? You're on a pirate ship. Bored with that after your second month with the service? Now they're zombie pirates in a survival horror story. Too cliche? Now you guys have been abducted by aliens and you're at the front line of an intergalactic battle for Earth. You call in your best friend for help and he rides to the rescue on the horse you had when you were 12. With Your Lore, there are no limits to where your story goes, except your imagination.
Hello, thanks for checking out our video. We figured Kickstarter was the perfect place to share a new project we're working on. As a team of engineers who strive to provide the finest digital mapping available, we couldn't help but be drawn in by the prospect of using drones for near-ground, high-resolution mapping.
Despite the attention these new drones have been getting due to their pilots' bad behavior, these tools will soon be viewed as indispensable for various tasks. Our service aims to provide users with an easy-to-manage way to create something useful with what most people currently view as a toy. From property management to construction, from forestry to real estate, everybody uses maps. There are so many uses for up-to-date, high-quality maps, it would be impossible to list them all. Our online tool can be used to plan mapping activities and estimate the number of points each map will use. By entering the camera type, resolution, and size of the map, clicking on the map displays the estimated image locations and flight path. This can be exported to various ground station softwares or simply be used for planning. Once the mapping run is complete, the drone will return to the launch point and land itself. Uploading images to our site is super easy. Just drag and drop or select a pile of images you would like to include in your map. Interacting with the created maps is the same as any other the user has ever dealt with. Along the way, we will be providing updates in the form of sample maps, step-by-step guides, pricing details, how-to videos, and detailed blog posts. We are trying to raise at least $30,000 to be able to finish this project properly. We already have the $100,000 of software development sweat equity invested in the image stitching, job processing, and user interface. Sadly, sweat doesn't pay the bills, and we need actual real dollars to successfully kick this off. We can't wait to share it with the world.